Oh, Ice Cube. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy CrabLord back again. And today we're gonna be going back in time. The time of my most disliked YouTube video, which is how to sound like YNW MELLY, Murder on My Mind. It's one of my favorite songs, and it hurts me that that video is mostly disliked. I know why it's disliked. I'm aware. It's cringe. I'm cringe, and I'm okay with that because sometimes you gotta be if you want to extend, you know? So I revisited it, and I got a lot better at mixing, so I want to go back into it and just make a new video about it.
Daddy, chill.
This is a lot of likes, but this many dislikes. When you see a gray bar like this, that's no good. Warning, this is not a voice impression. You look like Post Malone without tattoos. I kind of do at this point. And my car damaged a minute in. What the f?
Daddy.
This was actually the first time I got these glasses, I think. Not that bad. Heavily compressed, but that's what I was trying to do at that point. What is that?
Daddy, chill.
Ain't get to roll no weed, ain't get to roll no switches. I was locked up on Christmas, ain't get to see heaven. Can't even hug my mama, couldn't even give her no kisses. Can't even post to my Instagram, cause Evan is snitching. I don't.
Alright, well, if you like how it sounded. Look at me here. I'm aware this vocal might be a little scratchy. The way his vocals are mixed is very hard to copy, but I did my best, so this is how we do it. I'm gonna bring this naked track right below the lead, and then we're gonna go through it. So, first on the list is pitch correction. A staple, I will say. Let me play it with nothing.
Ain't get to roll no weed, ain't get to roll no switches.
To do this kind of stuff, you gotta have a steady hand. As you can see by me, look how it's not moving at all. I'm just kidding. I literally drank too much energy today and my hand is literally vibrating. First plugin is pitch correction. You need it, usually. Pitch correction is found in pitch correction mono. It doesn't really matter because you have to find your own key. I got C natural minor. 22 response times what I got. It's not too strong, not too weak. It's just guess and check basically to find the right root. With just pitch correction, it's like this.
Ain't get to roll no weed, ain't get to roll no switches.
Next to de-esser, we're gonna get rid of the S sounds. That's found in dynamics. De-esser 2, mono. And within it, I just let the factory default do it because if you hear it's taking off the S's anyway. So we're gonna leave it at that. That's simple. Same with a gate. It'll just get rid of the background noise. As you heard, it just went away. That's dynamics, noise gate, mono. I always use these plugins because they kind of like lay the foundation. Tighten up. Go to the top, go to tighten up. When you're in it, I have the threshold at -30. My mic input is on loud, so it's gonna pick it up. I'm gonna do -35 decibels. I usually do that. -100 reduction. All right, first actual plugin is a channel EQ. That's EQ, channel EQ, mono. We're basically gonna do some light things here. If you want to copy what I have, you can double click all these values. Basically took away the red at about 100 frequency. Took away some 200 -4. Raised some 500, which I never do, at +3.5. Because I'm trying to copy the vocal he sounded like, and I didn't know how to do it. 1000 -3, go to 3K +4. Cut off the end with the purple at about 9000 -4.5. Pretty light. It's just boosting and taking away. Okay, we'll play it with those plugins so far.
Ain't get to roll no weed, ain't get to roll no switches.
Now it's starting to get real juicy. We're gonna pull out a compressor. Compressor number 1, dynamics, compressor, mono. Studio FET, the ratio is 4.1 to 1. Threshold of -25.5. Makeup of 3. Auto gain's off. This is also not clicked. Mix is 100%. Distortion's hard. Attack is 14. Release is 16. Faster attack and release. Boom. Leave that go. Next, another compressor. We're gonna go into dynamics, compressor, mono again. When you're in it, we have a Studio VCA, a smoother sounding one. No distortion. Auto gain off. This is also off as well. Ratio of 3.1 to 1. Threshold of -25 again. Makeup of -1.5. Attack at 10.5. Release at 20. This compressor is set at 51.5% mix. That means only 50% of the compressor is gonna be there. That actually is left over from my first tutorial. I'm gonna leave it there. With the two compressors, sounds like this.
Ain't get to roll no weed, ain't get to roll no switches.
Now we're moving on to a multipressor, another form of compression. Dynamics, multipressor, mono. This sounds kind of funky, but here's what I did. So space them out first, 160, 650, 10,000. Now, -2, -4, +4.5, and we'll raise it 2 on the 4. We also made them kind of compressed as well by making this -26, -28, and -22. So, and you also change the output, I have -1. With the multipressor, it sounds like this.
Ain't get to roll no weed, ain't get to roll no switches.
Next is a console EQ. This is gonna add some more frequencies that we were missing out on. EQ, vintage EQ collection, console EQ. This might make it a little bit uglier. Controversial, maybe. Low gain 1, mid gain 2.1, high gain 2. Drive is 3.3. So these two knobs correlate with these two ones. So this low one's 110 hertz, and this mid one's 1000. Smooth output model, and we'll close it. This doesn't matter because it's not selected. And then finally in the main chain, we have a space designer, just to add some light reverb. Reverb, space designer, mono. Wait a minute, we can do stereo. We're gonna do stereo. It's a 2.3 second nice plate. This space designer has 0 dry, -23 wet. And the output EQ, we just took away some high to about 7,000, and that's it. The main chain with no bus.
Ain't get to roll no weed, and get to roll no switches.
Honestly, you could stop it there, but I'm experimenting, and if you want to keep going and maybe learn the second version of it, you can. And we'll learn that by activating bus 1. Empty cell, bus 1. Now, bus 1's gonna appear right here, and I have bus 1 set at -12. You can hear what it just did. It made me a lot louder, so we're gonna take away some more volume. But in bus 1, what I did was this. It's one of the most edited buses I've ever done. But first in the list is compressor, dynamics compressor mono. When you're in it, we have an FET again with a clip distortion, no auto gain, turn that auto off. 8 millisecond attack, 13 millisecond release. 4.1:1 ratio with threshold of -25, makeup of 3. Then we have a channel EQ. We took away at 14,000 but boosted everything else here. You can copy these settings if you want. I'll pause the screen, just double click and change them. And I added a distortion because I thought that would add more body to it. So distortion mono. We made it super light. So 16,000 tone, 0.5 drive, it's basically nothing with a 0 output. It makes a difference, as you can hear how I'm talking. Now, finally we have an exciter, specialized exciter mono. When we're in it, 11,900 hertz, 116% harmonics, color 1. And with all that, it sounds like this.
Ain't get to roll no weed, ain't get to roll no switches. I was locked up on Christmas.
Now there is a backup to this, and I'll tell you this right now how easy it is. Just hit Command D, and in the backup, make it quieter and add a sample delay. Now I want you to slide the space designer below the multipressor, and then add a sample delay. Delay, sample delay, mono stereo. Go inside them and just make either side 700, 800, 900, whatever you want to do. And then, as you can hear as I talk on it, it just makes your voice more wide. With that being said, this is what it sounds like in full.
Ain't get to roll no weed, ain't get to roll no switches. I was locked up on Christmas and get to see heaven.
Woo! I actually like that. That's literally it, and I hope you enjoyed that.
Yellow tape around his body, he was using too much tape. I ran into the backyard and I wrestled with a snake. He wrapped around my head and he was like, Evan, it's time. I said, no, it's your time to die. Oh, baby, 9. I don't even know what I'm saying. I got murder in my butt. Ain't get to cut no trees, ain't get to chop no lumber. I met a really bad bitch, I asked for her number. She told me, hell no, you look like an orc. And then I dug in her butt with a fork, and I never wanna see you here. I see you are near. The Steelers beat the Bills. I was really excited, cause they all were picked to lose. And then we ignited. They ran the ball really bad, but that doesn't matter, cause I got a pump block for a touchdown. And I got even sadder, I don't understand these analysts who say we are bad. If why is our defense so good? And it makes me so mad. Oh, it makes me so mad. Makes me so bad.
Well, that's about it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed that video, as well, learned something as well. And if you didn't, that's okay. Like I said before, make sure to subscribe now and subscribe notification bell as well. My description's chock full of sweet things, including a new website containing all the preset packs and mixing services you can imagine. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been a CrabLord how to sound like YNW Melly in the song Murder in My Mind. Remake. Like always. Yeah.
My fluffy shoes. In my fluffy shoes. I don't know.